Have you ever wondered how to reach $10,000 per month just with dividends? What if I told you that it's possible, even starting from scratch and without needing large initial amounts? No, you might be feeling discouraged, thinking that this type of income is far from your reality, but the truth is that there are clear and simple steps that anyone can follow. Today, I'm going to show you how to build a solid passive income, turning dividends into a consistent source of money, and the best part, without needing a high salary to get started. If you're already investing but feel like the results are not what you expected, this video is for you. I will share my personal journey and the mistakes I made so that you don't have to go through them. Stay with me until the end and discover the path to turning your investments into an income-generating machine, achieving financial goals that once seemed impossible. Let's go on this journey together toward financial freedom. I know many of you are thinking, okay, Aitor, but starting from scratch is hard, I don't have much money to invest. And I totally understand that feeling. But I want to prove to you that, with the right strategy, it is indeed possible to achieve big goals. You just need discipline, patience, and a good dividend strategy. And to motivate you, I'll share a bit of my journey and how I went through similar difficulties. So, if this topic interests you, go ahead and give this video a like to let me know you're enjoying this content. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on content like this. Many investors give up before reaching their goals. After all, dividend rewards don't appear overnight. The path seems long, the results may be small at first, and the temptation to quit is high. But it's precisely at this moment that many get lost. The key to success with dividends is not about having a fortune at the start, but about being patient and focusing on the long term. You don't need thousands of dollars right away. Starting with small amounts and reinvesting can make a huge difference over time. So, if you're starting now or have tried before without getting the expected results, stay with me because I will show you step by step how to overcome this obstacle and achieve the financial freedom you're striving for. If you're enjoying this so far, leave your like here. Now, let's understand the basics. What are dividends? Dividends are the portion of a company's profit that is distributed to shareholders. In other words, when you buy shares of companies that pay dividends, you become a partner of that company and start receiving a portion of its profits. Dividend payments can be monthly, quarterly, semi-annual, or annual, depending on the company. This is the foundation of passive income investing. Now, imagine what it would be like to receive payments from these companies every month. If that sounds appealing to you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with more tips and strategies. The big secret to reaching $10,000 per month with dividends lies in understanding the process, building a solid foundation, and being disciplined. So, let's break it down into steps. First, you need to choose the right stocks. But how do you do that? It's not just about picking the cheapest stocks or the ones with the highest dividend yields. The ideal approach is to choose companies with strong financial health, a solid history of dividend distribution, and stable growth potential. Don't make the mistake of thinking that high yield is everything. It's crucial to check the security of the dividend payments. Get started, consider diversification. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. The best approach is to invest in different sectors and companies to reduce risks and ensure that you receive dividends from multiple sources. Diversification also helps protect your portfolio if a particular sector underperforms. It's also important to keep an eye on financial indicators of these companies, such as the dividend yield, which shows how much a company pays in dividends relative to its stock price. The higher this number, the greater the return, but remember, security and stability are also essential. If you find these tips useful, leave a like here and share this with a friend who also wants to learn more about investing. Now, how can you speed up this process? One of the most powerful secrets to achieving high dividend income is reinvestment. Instead of spending the dividends you receive, reinvest them by buying more shares. This creates a compound interest effect, which means that with each new dividend payment, you earn even more since you are investing a larger amount. This is what many investors call the wealth accelerator. Imagine a graph where your portfolio starts slowly but then rises faster and faster over time. This happens because of dividend reinvestment. The money you invest today can grow significantly in the future simply because you used your dividends to buy more shares and continue the cycle. Now, if you like this strategy, leave a like here to support the channel. And don't forget to subscribe so I can keep bringing you more valuable content like this. We've reached a crucial point: how to stay focused and motivated even when results take time to appear. I know how easy it is to feel discouraged when the market is unstable or when you realize that results aren't as quick as you imagined. But the truth is that those who overcome these obstacles are the ones who achieve success. The key here is discipline, perseverance, and patience. Financial success doesn't happen overnight, but through consistent actions over months and years. And here's an important reminder: investing is a journey, not a destination. The road will be full of ups and downs, but that's exactly what makes the final results so rewarding. If you commit to following the plan and staying disciplined, even through challenges, you will see the transformation. Don't compare yourself to others. Your journey is unique. If this reminder helped you in any way, like this video and share it with other investors who may be struggling. Together, we can achieve our goals. Now, for those of you wondering if it's really possible to reach $10,000 per month with dividends, I want to show you that yes, it is absolutely possible. I will share some real stories of people who, with consistency, discipline, and patience, have achieved this milestone. For example, an investor who started with a relatively small amount but invested consistently and reinvested dividends. He didn't rush, stayed focused on the long term, and today earns more than $10,000 per month. It wasn't an easy process, but with dedication, he made it. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like the video to support the content and subscribe to the channel so that you too can achieve your financial goals. One of the greatest advantages of investing in dividends is the power of time. Many people give up because they don't see immediate results, but it is important to understand that dividends follow the logic of compound interest. The longer you hold your stocks and reinvest the dividends, the greater the multiplying effect on your portfolio. Imagine starting today with a small amount. 5 years from now, if you keep reinvesting, that amount could double or even triple, simply because the dividends paid are automatically purchasing new shares. This creates a virtuous cycle where each new dividend payment increases your passive income. Not every company that pays dividends is a good investment choice. Many companies offer high dividends as a strategy to attract investors, but if they do not have a solid financial foundation, they may reduce or even cancel these payments in the future. That's why it is essential to analyze indicators such as the payout ratio, which shows the percentage of the company's profit distributed to shareholders, and the dividend growth history. Companies that increase their dividends over the years demonstrate consistency and reliability. Additionally, sectors such as energy, telecommunications, and consumer staples tend to be more stable and less affected by economic crises. Besides stocks, another great way to generate passive income with dividends is by investing in real estate investment trusts, REITs. These funds allow you to invest in real estate in a simplified way, without having to deal with tenants or property maintenance. The best part is that many REITs pay monthly dividends, ensuring a predictable cash flow. To choose a good REIT, it is important to analyze the quality of the properties in the portfolio, the vacancy rate, and the consistent distribution of dividends over the years. This is an excellent strategy for those who want to diversify their investments and increase the security of their portfolio. If you want to accelerate your wealth growth even further, you can adopt some advanced reinvestment strategies. One of them is DCA, dollar cost averaging, where you invest a fixed amount every month, regardless of the stock price. This reduces the impact of volatility and ensures consistent growth in the long run. Another technique is reinvesting dividends in stocks that are undervalued at the moment, instead of automatically reinvesting them in the same company. This way, you can take advantage of market opportunities and increase your overall return. Many beginner investors make mistakes that can compromise their journey toward earning $10,000 per month in dividends. One of the most common mistakes is focusing only on the dividend yield without analyzing the company's financial health. Another mistake is failing to diversify the portfolio, putting all the capital into just a few companies. Additionally, many investors let fear take over during times of crisis and sell their stocks at the worst possible moment. The key to success is maintaining discipline and understanding that markets go up and down, but those who think long-term always come out ahead. Now I am Aitor, and I'm going to tell you my story of overcoming adversity by investing in dividends. When I first arrived in the United States, everything seemed like an impossible challenge. I was starting from scratch, with no money and few connections. I looked around and saw so many people achieving what I desired, but I knew that I couldn't follow the traditional path. That's when I decided that investing in dividends would be my best way to reach my goals. Many people think that you need a large initial amount to start, but I was determined to prove the opposite. I started small, but with a solid strategy, discipline, and patience, I knew I could achieve great results. It wasn't going to be easy, but I believed it would be worth it. In the first few years, I faced many obstacles. The difficulties started in the very first months. The market seemed volatile, and the dividends I received at the beginning were small. Many times, I thought about giving up. But I knew that the secret was to be patient and not give up. At the first sign of difficulty, I reminded myself of something I always said to myself: success doesn't come overnight. So, I kept buying shares in solid companies, reinvesting the dividends, and always focused on building a strong foundation. I knew time would be my ally. Although the results were modest at first, I kept believing in my strategy. As I always told myself, it's just a matter of time before the results start showing. The turning point in my journey came when I started diversifying my portfolio. I realized that, to achieve stability, I needed to invest in companies with strong fundamentals and a consistent history of dividend payments. It wasn't easy to choose the right stocks, but over time, I managed to find companies that proved to be safe and promising. Diversification was the key to ensuring I didn't put all my eggs in one basket. Over time, the dividends started being paid regularly, and that's when I saw the true magic of reinvestment. Each dividend payment was an opportunity to buy more shares, and this started accelerating my journey towards financial freedom. As I always said, reinvesting is what makes dividends grow. As time passed, I began to see my strategy take shape. When I reached $2,000 a month in dividends, I was excited, but I knew there was still a long way to go. I kept reinvesting and, with discipline, my monthly income grew from $5,000 to $10,000. Every penny I reinvested was a step closer to achieving the financial freedom I had always dreamed of. The journey wasn't easy, but patience paid off. I learned that the real reward wasn't the amount of money, but the freedom it brought to my life. Dividends allowed me to make bolder decisions and finally achieve the financial stability I had always desired. The key was never giving up, continuing to trust the process, and having the courage to keep moving forward, even when it seemed like the results would take a long time to come. Today, I share my journey with others who are just beginning on this path. I know that many of you may be doubting whether it's possible to achieve big financial goals, but I'm here to prove that it is possible. Investing in dividends is not about having a large initial amount. It's about making the right choices and maintaining discipline. Over time, consistency and reinvesting dividends will lead to results. I am living proof that with patience, strategy, and dedication, anyone can transform their financial life. If you're willing to follow the right path, I can guarantee you that your journey can also be victorious. Now that you know the essential steps to building your journey toward $10,000 per month, I challenge you to take the first step today. Start researching dividend-paying stocks, define your reinvestment strategy, and most importantly, stay focused. The journey may be long, but success will be much sweeter when you reach your goals. Remember, you're not alone in this, and with the right tools, you can also achieve financial freedom. If you liked this content, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Now it's time to take action. Let's reach this goal together and make your dividends work for you. See you in the next video.